Well, the Avoyelles Parish Sheriff's Office is investigating a drive-by shooting that happened yesterday in Mansura. APSO is searching for a vehicle connected to the drive-by shooting that happened yesterday. That vehicle is on your screen there. It was directed at a Waste Connections employee happening near the 6,000 block of Highway 114. That vehicle is being described as a newer model black car, possibly a Honda Civic. The weapon is described as being a semi-automatic rifle. Now, no one was hit by the gunfire, and APSO said it was unknown whether or not this is connected with the drive-by shooting that happened in Simmsport on April 25th. Now, they are asking if you have any information about the identity of the shooter or the whereabouts of the vehicle to contact police.